Welcome to another Dragonlance Saga Readings episode. My name is Adam, and today I'm reading the Dragonlance Saga Book 4, Part 3. I'd like to take a moment and thank the members of this channel and invite you to consider becoming a member by visiting the link in the description below. Which lies over there. Another bridge? Why, I bet that water's so hot you could cook meat in it.
I'll bet it could cook us.
Do not fear. The crossing is difficult only for those who seek to enter the tomb for evil purposes. Evil purposes. You sent the dragon orb away, Silvara, only to bring us to a mountain dedicated to a dragon? And how do we know this is Huma's tomb? Is his body within? Well, no. His body disappeared, as did the dragonlance he used to destroy the dragon of all colors and of none. Come inside. I promise you, in the morning, all will be clear. I don't know if we can trust. We're going inside, my sister. Soon the elves will receive word that the orb has reached Sankrist, and then we can leave. Until then, it will make a perfect hiding place. Isn't that why you brought us here, Silvara? Yes, that was my plan. But hurry, for we may only enter while the silver moon shines. Raistlin? He's turned into a giant!
By the beard of Riox, stone statues of Raistlin and Keraman and Tanis.
What evil magic is this, Silvara? Not evil, unless you bring evil with you. If you did, you would see the faces of your worst enemies on those statues, and the horror and fear they generate would not allow you to pass. But you see only the faces of your friends, and so you may pass safely.
Harumph! I wouldn't exactly call that magician Raistlin among my friends.
Nor would I, Flint Fireforge. Inside this temple, they placed Huma's body. Certainly, I sense no evil from this place, only a great and ancient peace. I must confess, brother, I too feel only sorrow and loss, and great victory at terrible cost. This way. This obsidian bier was to hold Huma's body, but as you can see, it's now empty. I wish Sturm were here. This must be Huma's resting place, and yet... It is his tomb, I tell you. Don't you see the symbols of the Orders of the Knights? The crown, the kingfisher, the rose, carved in the altar? Strange, though, that the dried rose petals and herbs atop it give off fragrance after, what, centuries? Theros, what do you suppose this is beneath our feet? A well, perhaps? Give my silver hand a moment at it, Laura. Then we'll soon... find out. It's a tunnel that goes straight down. Black as a pit inside. If you fell in there, you might tumble to the other side of the world. Really? Let me see. Keep back, Kender. Silvara, do you know where this tunnel... Varorimus Petalium Florinus. No! Sonorum Dolores Vault. She's casting a spell, trying to put us... to sleep. Narana? Anybody? Everyone's asleep. It's a good thing I pulled Huma's shield over me when Silvara started casting that spell. I thought for certain we'd all turn into frogs or go up in flames or something. But where's Silvara? How can I go through with it? Oh, there's she. I've brought them here. Isn't that enough? Who's she talking to anyway? I've sent the orb away. They don't know how to use it. I must break the oath. I must. It is as you said, sister. The choice is mine, but it is hard. I love him. I've never seen or heard such sorrow, but what she's talking about certainly doesn't sound good. I mean, About breaking oaths and all. Perhaps I should find a way out of here before Silvara realizes her spell didn't work on me. Ah, the well, or whatever it is. Yes, there are handholds down here, but they're spaced too far apart for a poor kender like me. Riorx's beard, as Flint always says. Why, here are 6 large jewels in a ring around the walls of the shaft. Even covered with moss, they're quite beautiful. Now, why would anyone put such wonderful gems way down here? I bet it was some lowly thief. If I can pry them loose, I'll return them to their rightful owner. Provided I can ever happen to run across them, of course. They're really in tight. I'd best... Whoa! Where did this blast of wind come from? And where is it taking me? Sideways? Then up? I guess I'm not going to the other side of the world after all. Ah! It's blowing me to the other end of the shaft. Wherever that may be. I might as well do a bit of exploring as long as I'm up here. Is this part of Huma's tomb, I wonder? Or did I fly up into a dragon mountain? Well, wherever I am, those torches didn't light themselves. All these paintings. Some of these seem familiar somehow, like I've seen them before. But where? And this one, it shows Dragon Mountain, all right. Only it looks as if some giant sword from out of the sky chopped it in half. Of course, it's a map. And that's where I am. I've gone up into the mountain, and I must be in the throat of the Dragon Monument. But this other painting, with solid colored dragons fighting dragons of silver and gold? Why does it seem so... Now I remember! It was in Pax Tharkaz! Fizban showed me there are good dragons in the world who will help us fight the evil ones, if we can only find them. And there are the Dragonlances. Why...
Confound it! Can't a person get any sleep around here?
The secret of Silvara. Fizban! I thought you were dead!
Well, I was feeling a bit under the weather this morning, but I had no idea it was as bad as all that. Did I have a nice funeral?
Well, actually, we couldn't find your, remains after you fell off that chain in Pax Tharkaz. Just some chicken feathers.
What have chicken feathers got to do with me?
You were reciting a spell as you fell, something about featherfall. Then we heard this splatter and figured it was you.
Me? Splatter? My life splattered?
Well, anyway, now we're here with this elf named Silvara and...
Silvara? Where are she and your friends?
Downstairs. She cast a spell on them.
Well, we'll just see about that. Come along. You're Tassel something or other, aren't you?
Tasselhoff Birdfoot.
Ah, yes, I remember you now. Now, come along. Where did you say they were again? Be specific.
In Huma's tomb. That's what Silvara said it was anyway.
Well, at least we won't have to walk. Down!
Fizban,
Fizban? Who's he?
You are!
Actually, Tasselhoff. I could have sworn he was dead.
Where am I? Silvara?
She's over here, Lorana, crying her eyes out.
What are you doing awake? How did you free yourself from my spell? Never mind that. You just tell us.
Actually, Silvara, freeing them of your spell was my doing.
Lorana, Flint, everybody, look who I found! Fizban! Alive!
Silvara, what have you done? You've broken your oath.
No, I haven't. Not yet.
You've walked a world in another body, they meddling in the affairs of men, and worse yet, you brought them here.
Fizban? But I thought he was dead.
Some of these have more lives than 10 cats.
All right then, Fizban. I broke my oath. Or at least I intended to. After all the misery and suffering I've seen, I had to bring them here. Besides, they had the orb.
Yes, the one taken from Icewall Castle. What have you done with it?
I sent it away.
What? Where did you send it, Savara? Is the dragon orb now?
Fizban, Sturm has taken it to Sancrest. What does this mean? Is Sturm in danger?
Oh, hello there, my dear. So nice to see you again. How's your father?
Look, old man, never mind my father. You...
And your brother. Good to see you, lad. And Flint Fireforge. I've heard much about Theros Ironfeld and his silver arm as well. My name is,
Fizban.
Yes, Fizban. Now, Your Honor, you've been wondering who Silvara is, haven't you? Well, it's up to Silvara herself to tell you, but I must leave you now. I have a long journey ahead of me.
Do I have to tell them, Fizban?
No, Silvara. The choice that was your sister's is now yours. In fact, you can even make them forget they were ever here.
But that would mean...
Yes, as I said, it's up to you. Farewell, Silvara. Goodbye, all. Nice seeing you again. I'm a bit miffed about the chicken feathers, but no hard feelings. Well, Tasselhoff, are you coming? I haven't got all night.
Coming? With you?
Of course.
Yes! Just let me get my pack. I'm ready, Fizban, but when will we see my friends again?
Oh, you won't be parted from them for long. We'll see them 7 days and 3, carry the 1. What's 7 times 4? No, around famine time, I think. Now, come along. I've got work to do. And Silvara will take good care of your companions, won't you, my dear?
I will tell them, but will I be punished?
What you do out of love. As the choice was up to you, so is your punishment.
Who was that old man, Lorana? It's a long story. He seemed familiar, but I can't recall where or if I've seen him before. Wait, now I remember. He's a sailor who used to come into the Inn of the Last Home back in Solace. He told stories to the children, stories about good dragons, but I never knew then that he was a magician. Silvara, I want to trust you. I don't understand about all this. You shall, Gilthanas. All of you shall. Right now. Gilthanas, please take the torch off the wall and hold it up before me. Oh, all right, but I can't imagine what. By the gods, you can't be. But I am. I am a silver dragon. My sister was the silver dragon who loved Huma and fought the final great battle with him.
No! No!
Here, Gilthanas, my cloak. I'll be all right. Just leave me alone. Let me think. Dragon! Where are the rest of the good dragons, Silvara? The old man said there were many, silver ones, gold ones. There are many of us. Then you must find them. Band together. Help us fight the evil dragons. No! Why not?
Save your breath. She isn't going to tell us.
It has something to do with that oath you've broken, doesn't it, Silvara? That and the punishment you asked Fizban about. I cannot tell you. What I have done is bad enough, but I have to do something. I could no longer live in this world and see the suffering of innocent people, so I took human form and did what little I could. I kept them from war, but matters were growing worse day by day. Then you came, and I saw that we were in greater peril than any of us ever imagined, for you had brought with you both the orb and the lance. The lance and the orb, both coming to me together. It was a sign, I thought, but I didn't know what to do. I decided to bring the orb here and keep it safe forever. Then, as we traveled, I realized the knights would never allow it to remain here, so when I saw my chance, I acted. That was apparently the wrong decision. But how was I to know?
Why? Have you sent Sturm and Derek to their doom? What does the orb do? Is it evil?
Great evil. Great good. Who can truly say? Even I do not understand the Dragon Orb. They were forged long ago by the most powerful of magic users.
But the book Taz read had said the orb could be used to control dragons. He read it with some kind of glasses of true seeing, which he said don't lie.
That is true. In fact, it is too true, and I fear your friend ever to their bitter regret. Why have you brought us here then, Silvara? Why not just let us all take the orb away? Can I tell them? Do I have the strength? Yes, I must. I do. To Theros of the Silver Arm, I give the power to forge the Dragonlance.
The Dragonlance Saga will continue with the conclusion of Dragons of Winter Night. Thank you for tuning in to this Dragonlance Saga reading. What did you think of the comic? Have you ever read Dragonlance comics before? Feel free to email me at info@dlsaga.com or leave a comment below. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the Dragonlance Saga, and I thank you for joining me in the celebration. Thank you for watching. This has been Adam with Dragonlance Saga, and until next time, Slanjavar.